G'day, I'm Tomo and welcome to the first instalment of Spooning Leads to Forking. This is our cooking show on the fightproject.com.au, and hopefully these tips will help you turn from this to this. I'd like to thank my live audience for joining me. The first thing you need to do is fill up a pot with water, okay? So you go to the tap, you fill it up, and you put it on the stove, you turn the element on. Is you want to make a bit of a tomato kind of sauce to start off with. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to whack these in, turn that on, bit of a chop. Get your kind of can of tomatoes here. We're just going to pour that in there. Alright, so we're in there, okay, we're going to chop that up. Camera lady? I've been told by my nutritionist, Johan Bilsberg from the Hartland Football Club, that I've got to use the spray stuff, and this is the only time I can use any oil. So, and I put the garlic in a little bowl because that's what they kind of do on the cooking show. So I'm just going to whack that in there. You can hear that sizzle, listen to that. That garlic, we're going to whack that in there too now with the onions. We're just going to move that around the pan, just moving it around. We just want to go till, you know, your onions are a little bit translucent, if you will. I'm going to go here, going to take my my sauce that I've kind of made up here, my bit of a paste that I made up with the oregano, the basil, and the tomatoes, the canned tomatoes. So this is all good stuff. These are the onions. The only thing that won't be good stuff out of all this is my breath. This is the wholemeal pasta, so this is the brown gear. So we're just going to put that in there, as is, kind of spread it out a bit. What will happen is it'll slowly go down. Now the second part of this dish is your chicken. Now generally chicken, you want it fried in some batter, you want some kind of crusty coating, some kind of buttery sauce. That's if you want to be a fathead. So grab your breast, that's right, grab your breast, okay, and what we're going to do, we want to make it a bit thinner. So we're just going to cut it into kind of portion size, because then it's not cooking in the oil as long. So they're all, like they're different sizes, but they're all the same kind of, the width, you know what I mean? Have a look at that. That's going to be pretty boring, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to squeeze the lemon over the top. No, it's not perfect. Yes, we'd like butter. Yes, we'd like salt. Yes, we'd like some seasoning. But that's not part of the diet. And you can't have it all. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I've got no salt in there. I haven't got really any olive oil. Got no pepper. But we've still got heaps of flavours there because it's all freshed up. So our chicken is on, our pasta's almost cooked, and our sauce is just simmering away over here in the corner. What we're going to do, just to give a bit of freshness to the sauce, is I'm going to chop up some fresh grape tomatoes. So I'm just going to kind of in little bite-sized pieces. They say you've got to throw it against the wall to check if it works. I don't believe that theory. Other way to check is to check with your live studio audience, which is what I'll do right now. Finish it off with a little bit of basil, make it look a little pretty. Just on the top there. Looking pretty good. There we go. Now, in my diet, I've got on the side of that, I've got to have just a cup full of a mix of carrot, asparagus, mushrooms, and capsicum. I'll probably just steam that. You can probably serve a salad on the side of this, maybe a simple kind of lettuce tomato salad. No dressing, no, because that's against the rules. Now you can check the full nutrition guide at thefightproject.com.au. Don't be shy, leave a comment, ask a question. I may or may not have the answer. We will come back next week with another edition of Spooning Leads to Forking.